Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West. And yeah, I just loaded up and we've got a water spout going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. What the frig is that?
A shell snapper.
He hasn't seen us yet. We can use that.
Walk in front. Just like always. Something's interfering with my focus.
That is the thing I used.
Between you and me.
Yeah, this is the thing that we had to fight against on the main quest. Attack.
I got you covered. Take this ammo. Come on, Aloy. You're in the fight.
I am in the fight. I called in the reinforcements. Dreadwind. The hell? Okay, as we were trying to do,
Slow down, Aloy.
let's see if we can get a part breaker on. I think I'm going to need that more than anything.
This next is mine. I know you're tougher than that, Aloy. You might need this. Grab the ammo. My aim's as sure as the sun rises. Aloy, strike while you can.
Come on, you're supposed to be...
Nice one. That had to hurt.
Oh, sure it did. Finally.
Feels good to hunt by your side again. Come on, let's head inside.
You had a hell of a beating, mate. There you go. Okay, so we'll reloaded.
There you are. Let's go. It's a dead end.
Looks like a cave in.
So what happened to the caravan?
Let's look around.
Maybe your second sight can help?
This door needs some kind of code to open. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do now.
Yeah.
Bunch of Osram supplies. A dead end. There's not much else in here. Better head back to the main tunnel.
Okay. There has to be a code around somewhere.
Lana, I think I found something. In the rubble.
What is it?
Osram.
What does it say?
He was part of the caravan that went through here. And though it ends abruptly, when that tunnel started to collapse, I guess. Oh. But there's nothing here about a Karja hunter. And an earlier caravan made it through before the collapse. Sounds like they went to a watering hole on the other side.
So he could have made it. Is there another way through?
I have a kind of base in the mountains north of here. There's a passage through it that will get us to the other side.
Us?
You know, Hawk and Thrush. We'll find your friend together. Head to the western outskirts of Plainsong. There's a path in the foothills there that leads up to the base. I'll make sure someone greets you there and shows you the way through. Then I'll meet you at the camp on the other side as soon as I can.
Thank you, Aloy. I knew running into you would bring good luck. Here, take this. May it help on your own hunt.
I'll see you at the camp. Errand. I ran into Talana. She needs to cross over to the west. Can you meet her in the foothills near Plainsong and show her the way through the base?
Solana, out here? Sure, will do.
Thanks. Talana seems really worried about her friend. I should look for her at the Osram camp when I'm out that way. Evasive enough.
The other side. Up and there we go. Okay. Don't know about a blackout then for. No idea. Go on, up we go, gal. Too dangerous here.
That also came to warn me which one should be around here.
Yeah. Thanks for the lift, mate.
Now she's in the wild, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got a name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Yeah, it's bound to be somebody I know.
That could be a shock ammo.
Looks like we have company.
I'll be here when you change your mind.
You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
Things might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of
I don't know what they're doing this far out in the desert. Are you lost?
Spark to seal. Aren't you a jewel in the junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. Ha ha! The savior! My savior! Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvin. Chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delfwares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones. Lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up. Shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased him as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I think I know what happened. A rockbreaker ambushed your crew, trapping them in the canyon. There were no survivors.
A rock? Keep your voice down. Well, you... The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
Care to explain why I found a bunch of Osram nearby trying to strip a tall neck for parts?
You don't say. So out of all the untouched delves in this desert, they went after a tall neck instead? Guess they weren't that bright after all.
Weren't they part of your expedition?
That's what I thought. But no sooner we got out of this side of the tunnel, they struck out on their own. Turns out, they only joined so they could learn the tunnel's location.
Looks like the secret stayed with them to the grave. They were killed by machines.
Ha! So they got what was owed. Serves them right for meddling with the gentle old tall man.
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
I've been down there.
Have you now? I've yet to lay eyes on the treasures myself, but I will, eventually.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old mom.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck still, Flame.
If I have to eat more soup one more time.
Solana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into two groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
It was a rock breaker. Tore right through the caravan.
Ugh. That's the dregs of the keg, all right. You best let Porgov over there know. He'll want to hear it himself.
Yeah, I have.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this group. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins of the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Ugh.
Wouldn't mind all this sitting around if I had a
If you're feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel clan.
Hell no. I'm not going to run near that thing. But I bet you that's where that woman, whatever it was, went. Okay, helps that I've fast travelled a lot. Okay, what we got?
Watch those wings.
You're mine!
I should grab the drone's data now that it's down.
Okay. Compound outpost.
My caster can't reach.
Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is basically call this episode a close, and yeah, do the next bit on the next one. So if you enjoyed it, hit a like, drop a comment down below, and please subscribe to the channel. With that, laters.